Hello, everyone. Everyone got their headphones on? All right. Thank you for joining me today. So I think your guide says this is something about subscriptions. That's not wrong. But it is also related to 5 strategies to grow your LTV. So what I want to share with you today is how you can have a bigger, better, more robust LTV, which is like a multivitamin for your business. It's going to make it healthier. So first, I'm Lindy Crea. I'm VP of Partnerships at Recharge. I'm very happy to be in this city of London. This is very close to my heart. This is where I met the love of my life, my husband, now about a decade and a half ago, so some time ago. So I'm glad to be here with you all. So Recharge is a recurring revenue retention services platform that supports 20,000 merchants. We've learned a lot in almost 10 years of supporting these merchants and their 50 million subscribers. So what I want to share with you today are some of the lessons that we've learned from working with all of those merchants and all of those subscribers. These are just a few of the brands that we work with. You might recognize a few from being local. We've got supplement brands, coffee, gin, laundry detergent, all the things that you find in your kitchen and bathroom or might be consuming at home. All these things that are products that can be put on repeat, and you continue to use them at home. So our mission is to help D2C brands optimize and maximize their LTV for the customers that they acquire. So enough about Recharge. I want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening in the market today. So anyone here experience increasing customer acquisition costs recently? Show of hands? Yeah? Okay, great, thanks. So over the last 5 years, customer acquisition costs have increased 60%. This makes business really hard, but we can't stop acquiring customers, right? We need to still do that. So what is the anecdote? This is where the superhero comes in, LTV, which we're going to talk about today, customer lifetime value. So customer lifetime value is the anecdote to customer acquisition cost. It really helps to balance acquiring a customer. So the LTV to CAC ratio is really a measure of the cost of the customer that you acquire in relation to the value of that customer over the lifetime that they stay with your brand. So obviously, simple math, you want the number in the top to be bigger than the number in the bottom. Otherwise, it's obviously pointing to probably an unprofitable situation if your customer acquisition cost is getting greater than the lifetime value of the customer you're acquiring. The magic number here is 3. 3 to 1 is what you want to be aiming to. Anything less than that is pointing to a need to really optimize your operational costs, potentially your customer acquisition cost. Anything greater than 3 might point to the fact that you could spend some more on acquiring more customers, which would lead to greater profitability. So I'm going to share with you some of the lessons that we've learned in working with all of these brands and seeing what really delights their customers, what gets their customers purchasing more frequently, purchasing more from a store, and staying with that store longer. So first I want to talk about what is customer lifetime value. We talk about LTV, we talk about these terms all the time. It's actually a number that's made up of 3 key variables. And as I go through these variables, I want you to think about your own business, your product portfolio, your customer, and their relationship to your brand, and how you might implement some of these strategies. How are they going today? What could be better? So the first variable is purchase frequency rate. We want to think about how often are customers purchasing from your store? How often are they coming back? How often are they purchasing multiple products from your store? The second is average order value. How often are customers adding additional products to their purchase or buying a more premium product? How are you incentivizing them? How are you encouraging them or presenting those opportunities to them? And then third is customer lifetime. When you acquire a customer, how long are they actually staying a customer? What are you doing to bring them back? So, with all of those in mind, I'm going to take you through these 5 strategies. Pretty simple. Some of them might apply to your store, some of them might not. But I want you to think about your store, and I want you to think about them in terms of those 3 levers. So the first one is, do you have repeat purchases where customers are coming back and they're buying again? So I was just talking to a merchant earlier that did hobby items, and their customers are coming back every month, every 2 months to buy epoxy for their hobbies. So just put it on repeat. It's not just great for you for recurring revenue, but it's also great for your customer. Water filters. Nobody wants to be without clean water. And having that water filter come right as you know that that water filter needs to be changed is a convenience to your customer. So you're creating great value for your customer. So what Stripe sees is that recurring purchases are growing 16% faster than one-time purchases. So the reason Stripe is seeing this in their data isn't just because people are offering more subscriptions, but it's because consumers are opting in. They're opting in to recurring options, repeat options. So if you're not doing it, everybody else is. All right, so this is an example of one of our great merchants that's here in the UK, Wild Deodorant. Anybody know this brand? It's beautiful, isn't it? So this is a great example of a brand that is offering their customers a great value. Their customers want a eco-conscious solution, reduce their carbon footprint. So they offer their customers a reusable aluminum or aluminium case, and then a refillable option to refill that case with deodorant on a 1 month, 2 month, 4 month basis. And this is great convenience to their customers, and they've managed to grow their subscription revenue to £1 million per month on subscription. So this is a really great example. Provide your customers with that great value and benefit from the recurring revenue. When you're thinking about subscriptions, don't just think about it as like one widget that you plug in. It touches a lot of key points of your customer journey, including payments and tax, communications and marketing, your customer service, and analytics. So make sure that there's the integrations there to that business operation, as well as to the technology that's supporting that business operation. So a great example here is Recharge integrates to Gorgeous help desk. That means that when customers are asking about their subscription, they can get that help desk support right through the Gorgeous interface. All right, tactic number 2, how to increase the average order value. You can do this with bundles. So what are bundles? Bundles allow your customer to select an assortment of products in one bundle. This gives them choice and selection, and it also avoids flavor fatigue or boredom of the same kind of product. So what we found in our Recharge data of serving these 20,000 merchants is that subscribers who purchase bundles are 33% more likely to try another one of your products. They also have a 1.9x greater LTV than subscribers who aren't using bundles. So what this says is that a bundle can expose your customer to a broader range of your product catalog. Keeps them around longer. So Javi is a great example of one of our merchants that is using bundles. They offer coffee concentrates. So the customer can choose what flavor they want, French vanilla, caramel, mocha, and they can swap those out. So again, this just helps the customer discover what flavors they like and also avoids flavor fatigue. Keeps them around longer and encourages them to purchase more. Tactic number 3. Give your most loyal customers rewards to keep them coming back. So Offer your customers benefits and incentives that encourage them to come back. So what does that mean? What does loyalty in subscriptions mean? There's 3 different kinds. We have subscriber benefits. So imagine you have your subscriber already subscribing to a single product, but you can treat them as a loyal member across your whole store and give them benefits on the basis that they're a subscriber. So imagine you have a subscriber, they're subscribing to one product. You might want to offer them free shipping across your whole product suite. What that does is when they're getting their subscription order and they're managing that subscription order, they might choose to add a one-time product. What we're hearing a lot right now from our merchants as we come up to the holidays is offering that free shipping to their subscribers encourages them to use their subscription to also buy gifts. So it really increases average order value to have that additional benefit. Another subscriber benefit might just be free shipping, discounts. Instead of just offering a 10% discount on your subscriber product, you can offer it across everything. Second are paid membership programs. This is a program where you're paying a one-time fee annually, monthly, quarterly in order to get access to specific benefits. Again, this might be free shipping, discounts, gated content across your store. And third are cashback promotions. Who doesn't like money? See, everybody here likes money. Cashback promotions encourages your customers to get a reward and then come back to your store to spend that reward. So imagine for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you might say spend $100 on Black Friday. We're going to give you $10 to spend in January. Keeps that customer that you've acquired through all of your acquisition tactics in Black Friday, Cyber Monday to come back in the new year and be your customer in 2024. Feel, it's a feminine product company that we work with. They offer their loyal subscribers, loyal members, gifts, discounts, and loyalty perks for being a member of their program. All right, so tactic number 4. Give your shoppers and your subscribers the flexibility to make changes to their subscription. You want to allow them to be in the driver's seat, in control of managing their subscription. And what we've seen at Recharge from these 50 million subscribers is that they stay longer when they do have control. So the common sense thing might be, let's make it difficult for them to cancel. I was even talking to a merchant just yesterday who said, we actually just want them to call customer support in order to cancel. We want them to be able to talk to somebody. That's actually the opposite of what we would advise. You want to really give them control, and as what we've seen from our customers is that when they can skip, they can swap, they can make changes, maybe address changes, all of those things make them feel much more in control and they're less likely to cancel. So Biome is a Recharge merchant who noticed that they were suffering from customer churn. So they decided that they wanted to engage with their customer more and give them control to manage their subscription. It's a supplement smoothie mix company. So what they did is they implemented a customer portal. And in the customer portal, the customer could log on and they could make all kinds of changes. When they were getting their order delivered, they could pause if they were going on vacation and they didn't need it to be delivered. And all of those things together helped them reduce their churn by 9%. So that's a massive impact on the revenue of the business. Okay, last, but certainly not least, and most important, this is the tactic that ties everything together with a really nice bow. So you want to customize your customer journeys across the entire journey and tie all of these tactics together. You can do that with workflows, or what we call at Recharge flows. So flows allow you to personalize the customer journey based on where they're at with you and what the customer's needs are. And you can do that, and then you can test what actually works and optimize towards what is really showing an uplift in retaining that customer and driving more revenue. So let me give you a few examples of flows that really help to engage your customer, keep them in your store, and help them spend more. So the first one is surprise and delight. And flows are any conditional flow. So imagine trigger, condition, action. So surprise and delight allows you to send a gift after a certain number of orders. So if you want to keep a customer in your store, let them know how much you love them so they continue to love you. Let's say on the third order you want to ship them a gift or even a sample to try another part of your product portfolio. You can set that up with a workflow. Second is targeted upsell. Again, increasing those AOVs and getting a customer to buy more from your product portfolio. So imagine one of your customers is using the face wash for dryness or sensitive skin. You know that they want sensitive skin products, so why not also offer them the toner and the overnight serum? And you can offer that in an upsell with a discount, and you can do that all through flows. Third, active churn recovery. Let's say your customer does go into your customer portal and they go to cancel, and you want to keep that customer. You could ask them, why are you canceling? And the customer might tell you, well, I have too much product, or I'm going on vacation. You can offer through a flow the opportunity for them to take a different action, an alternative action, such as skipping and swapping. So it just allows you to communicate with your customer, really understand where they are, and offer them an action that will help them stay with your store, spend more, and buy more. Okay, so that's 5 tactics that I've shared with you on increasing your LTV, but one of the most important messages that I want to deliver is to test, iterate, and learn from what you're seeing. So there's 5 tactics. I wouldn't go throw them all at your store. I would decide based on what you're selling, what your customer experience is, and then based on your hypothesis, do some tests. Do some A/B testing, really understand what's going to move the needle, and then really focus your resources on your time on the things that you see the lift in revenue. Okay, so all of that said, unsurprisingly, Recharge offers you all the tools to do all those tactics. But it's not all about us, it's about you, and we want to learn about your store, your challenges, and your needs. Our booth is just over there at N40, so we'd love to understand more about what you're trying to accomplish. So come on over, and we can tell you more about all of these tools that we have in place to help you increase LTV, retain your customers, and ultimately delight them, give them a great experience, and help them love you. Thank you for joining me today.